Welcome back to Glory Reports, everybody. Last night, Caitlin Clark went head-to-head with Angel Reese and the Atlanta Dream, and I'm telling you, what she did on that court was something you simply had to see. Every time someone steps up to challenge her, every time a rivalry starts getting heated, and every time the pressure becomes intense, she finds a way to rise to the occasion and handle it. That's just who she is. But this game was different. Caitlin Clark looked like she was playing on another level, and the fans love her for a reason. Last night, she reminded everyone exactly why. So without wasting any time, let's get right into the action. Right after the tip-off, Caitlin Clark received a pass from Kelsey Mitchell. With two defenders closing in, she quickly created space, made it look like she was about to shoot a three, and waited until both defenders committed to the fake. She then jumped and delivered a lob to Thompson, who finished the play with a cutting layup. Angel Reese, meanwhile, got off to a rough start. She attempted a three-pointer but couldn't knock it down. After the turnover, Caitlin Clark attacked again, using another convincing fake to fool Angel Reese and another defender before slipping a pass to Thompson. This time, Thompson couldn't finish the opportunity. Clark continued controlling the ball and attacking the defense. She drove toward the basket, used her body to get around a defender, created another opening, and then stepped back for a jumper. Unfortunately, she couldn't convert the shot. But Angel Reese appeared to take the moment personally, clapping and getting into Clark's space as if she had made the defensive play herself. Things became even more frustrating for Clark when the referee called a foul on her. Clearly annoyed, she quickly turned that frustration into action. After a turnover from Gray, Caitlin Clark immediately pushed the pace. She took the ball from her own side of the court, raced toward the basket, and finished with a layup before Angel Reese could do anything about it. Clark followed that up by knocking down a two-pointer, making her presence felt. On the next possession, she delivered another beautiful pass between two defenders to Lexi, but the shot didn't fall. Lexi has struggled this season, so let me know in the comments what you think has happened to Lexi Hull this year. Clark kept creating opportunities, this time finding Aaliyah Boston with a perfect pass that Boston easily converted into a layup. We also can't forget Kelsey Mitchell, who was heating up against Atlanta as usual, knocking down three-pointers whenever she found an opening. Then came one of the biggest moments of the quarter. Caitlin Clark received the ball and buried a three-pointer right in front of Angel Reese. It was the kind of shot that made a statement and showed that Clark wasn't backing down from the challenge. The second quarter brought even more action from Clark. She received a pass from Howard, eventually got one to fall on a rebound, giving her team a much-needed score. Angel Reese was clearly having trouble finding her rhythm offensively, so she returned to her usual rebounding approach to help Atlanta stay on the scoreboard. Rhyne Howard, meanwhile, was doing everything she could to keep Atlanta ahead of Indiana. Her scoring was a major reason the Dream managed to maintain their advantage over the Fever. The rest of the quarter remained largely under Atlanta's control, with Howard continuing to lead the way. When the first half came to an end, the game was still extremely close, but Atlanta held a narrow 4-point advantage over Indiana. The Fever were still within striking distance, setting up an exciting second half. As the third quarter began, Caitlin Clark found Kelsey Mitchell, who calmly knocked down a two-pointer. On Clark's next possession, the defense pressured her heavily, but she showed once again that she could create her own shot. Clark launched a near-logo three-pointer that sent the fans to their feet. Rhyne Howard answered on the other end, driving past Clark and finishing with a layup to help Atlanta maintain its lead. But whenever Indiana needs a spark, Kelsey Mitchell seems to find another gear. She handled the ball, used a series of fakes to confuse the defense, stepped back, and confidently buried another jumper. Then came a Caitlin Clark play that had everyone watching in disbelief. Starting from her own end of the court, Clark pushed forward with the ball, blew past a defender and Angel Reese, and finished with a difficult two-point layup. Even the commentators couldn't hide their amazement at the play. The entire sequence was beautifully created by the Indiana offense. It started with Caitlin Clark passing to Aaliyah Boston, who moved the ball over to Sophie Cunningham. Sophie used a convincing three-point fake, attacked the basket, and instead of taking the layup herself, found Clark waiting in position. Clark then finished the sequence by knocking down a three-pointer. Clark had another opportunity on the following possession. She attacked the defense and found herself in a difficult position with little room to shoot. Rather than forcing a step-back jumper, she spotted Aaliyah Boston open and made the smart pass. Boston rewarded the decision by knocking down the shot. On that play, it also appeared that Caitlin Clark was hit in the face by Rhyne Howard's hand, but the officials did not call a foul. Clark was visibly frustrated by the missed call. Howard continued making an impact on the other end, knocking down more three-pointers and keeping Atlanta's offense moving. Then Caitlin Clark delivered another unbelievable play. Once again starting from her own side of the floor, she accelerated with incredible speed. Indiana finally had a chance to steal the victory from Atlanta as the game headed into overtime. Atlanta struck first in the extra period, and it was Angel Reese who put them on the scoreboard. On the following possession, Caitlin Clark received the ball and quickly spotted Aaliyah Boston with room to operate. Clark sent a lob toward Boston, but Rhyne Howard made a last-second defensive play and prevented the pass from reaching its target. However, Howard committed a foul in the process, allowing Boston to step to the line and knock down both free throws, tying the game at 83. Indiana responded on the next possession when Kelsey Mitchell drove toward the basket. Just before finishing the layup herself, she spotted an open teammate and made the extra pass, allowing Indiana to reclaim the lead. Boston then attacked the basket on another possession, but after seeing a teammate in a better position, she unselfishly moved the ball over, and the pass resulted in another score. Kelsey Mitchell continued making big plays as well. She created another opportunity with a similar pass and once again helped Indiana add to its advantage. With the game approaching its final moments, Caitlin Clark came up with another smart play. She found Boston with a sneaky pass, but Boston couldn't finish the shot. She did, however, draw a foul and step to the free throw line, where she calmly made both attempts to give Indiana an even more comfortable lead. Atlanta continued fighting and searching for a way back into the game, but Indiana's defense refused to give them an opening. Kelsey Mitchell then delivered the final blow. She took control of the ball, drove through the defense, and finished with a high layup that sent the Indiana crowd into celebration and officially sealed the Fever's overtime victory. What a game this was! It started with Caitlin Clark facing intense pressure from Angel Reese, but instead of backing down, Clark responded by taking her game to another level and becoming